is Roxanne Mokhtaderi, and I am Farshad's first cousin. Farshad, you are gone too soon. From my earliest memories, Farshad is always right by my side. And for a little while, before my siblings were born and before our cousins moved into town, it was just the two of us, but I think we liked it just fine. He held me as a baby and played with me, helping me rock my rocking horse when I could barely walk. He was protective and he was patient with me, and I'm pretty sure I was the sort of baby known for testing a person's patience. And just to make me laugh, he'd perform little backflips and roly-polies and other sort of acrobatic moves, along with sound effects and explosions, and it was probably all inspired by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is his favorite at the time. He loved to make me laugh. And our families together, we took road trips everywhere. It seems like Vegas, San Diego, Mexico, Lake Arrowhead, and many more places I can't recall. I was too young to remember, but we'd round everybody up in our white minivan, stuffing it to the brim with people and things, and took off to our next destination. Everywhere we'd go together. We also went to theme parks together, and one trip in particular to Universal Studios comes to mind. I was about 6 or 7, and I went on Jurassic Park for the very first time with Farshad and my Khala Rosie. He made me. I definitely did not want to go, but I don't think he managed my expectations, because afterwards I spent many sleepless nights afterwards staring up at the ceiling, enveloped in my bed covers, waiting for an enormous T-Rex to come crashing into the ceiling. I was traumatized, and Farshad just thought it was funny. I don't think I realized it at the time, but I looked up to Farshad when I was younger. He was my big cousin. Younger me thought he was the coolest, funniest, and most confident person I knew. I was drawn to him, and I always wanted to be around him. I couldn't wait to check out his new toys, movies, video games when I came over, because to me, if Farshad thought it was cool, then I know it's cool. Eventually, we all got a little bit older, and suddenly, it wasn't so cool to hang out with your baby cousin, especially one who happens to be a girl. But that didn't stop me from seeking him out. I didn't care that I annoyed him maybe or wouldn't go away. I loved him so much, and I knew despite these changes that he still loved me too. Of course, that didn't last long, but teenage years. To say that life threw challenges in Farshad's way is an understatement. It's a lot to handle, to take on as a kid, a teenager, or even a young adult. And I think those same hardships would take a huge toll on anyone, even the strongest among us. But there were some things I knew, a lot of things I didn't. Yet he carried on in a way I know I would not be able and capable of if I were in his shoes. I stand here today in awe of Farshad's resilience. But at the same time, Farshad was so lucky, so lucky. He had an angel of a mother by his side, my Khala Rosie. Tried and true, she was always there when life kept throwing him those curveballs. My Khala Rosie didn't give up, and she did everything she could to be a good mother, to be his support system, to be his rock. And she did this entirely on her own. I know Farshad knew just how blessed he was to have you as his mom, Khala Rosie. And we all can see exactly where Farshad got his strength and his resilience from. And I know he'd want nothing more than for us to be strong in this moment and to move forward, holding our memory of him and of the good times close to keep us going. Farshad was a beloved son, an adored grandson. He was a dear nephew, cherished cousin, and a good friend. I loved Farshad, not because I had to, but because he mattered to me. He always had and always will matter to me. Farshad, you certainly caused no end of trouble, but give me the chance to be your baby cousin all over again, and I'd take it in a heartbeat. I love you, Farshad, with all of my heart, and I hope you finally found your peace. I want to thank you all for being here. It means more than you know. Thank you so much.